So I have the Etekcity Smart Kitchen Scale. It is Bluetooth, and you can use an app that will also be able to get you nutritional data from the USDA database, which is really cool. It's not really a feature that I'll use a whole lot myself, but this is a great feature for those that are trying to count their exact calories and different things like that. This scale will do ounces, pounds, grams. It will also even do milliliters. It does just about everything here. Kind of going through the modes here to show you. And you don't have to use the app. You can use it standalone. Just put random stuff on there. It will work by itself without it. So if you're looking for a scale without the technology, then you can still definitely use this. But that app is definitely a nice little bonus there for those who are trying to watch everything. And I'll show you a little bit here in the kitchen here as well, and we'll dive into the app a little bit. So you're going to download the VSync app on either the Google Play or the iOS. You're going to need to sign up for it, of course. All right, so once we're all signed up, you're going to add your scale. That part is super easy. I already did it ahead of time, but you're just going to hit that little plus sign up there at the right upper corner. Then you're going to click on the kitchen tab and just scroll down to the scale that you'll be using, which is right there, and just follow those directions, and it's super quick. It took like 5 seconds to add it. But let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of the features here. So here we are. This is where it's going to give you some of the information. Looks like I'm not connected. Let me turn on the scale real quick. All right, so we are connected. It's showing that it's weighing, so I can put something on there. It's going to weigh, and then it's going to show up here in the app. And what's really cool is that you can use the database, like I mentioned in the beginning, where you can actually get the calories and all this stuff. Some of it's going to be estimated because they're not going to know exactly what you have, let's say, on your salad or your burger. You might have 3 ounces of mayonnaise on there, for example, when they might normally have like 1 ounce, just for a quick example. But you'll just do a quick search of a food item once you put it on the scale. For example, if I was to type in pizza, it's going to give you several different results for pizza. Or let's say I'm going to, well, if I could spell correctly, let's say you want to have some candy. There's a lot of different options of some candy here. We got jelly candy, we got candy cookie, we got, just a lot of random stuff here. Let's see. We do Skittles because, I mean, that is a little bit easier to kind of compare and everything. Now, they don't really have anything on here for like snacks. It's just meals. So let's just say you're going to add this to your breakfast for whatever crazy reason you're going to do that. You're going to hit the little check mark, and then it's going to add it to your list. And those are your calories so far today. Now, we can go ahead and we can add as many ingredients as we like. You can weigh as many things as you like. I know some people do a lot of weighing when they're on diets. I do not, so that's totally up to you. I got the scale more to use in the kitchen for just recipe making. So I put another example. I put a Dr. Pepper on the scale, and it shows it pretty close to the 12 fluid ounces. And I'm going to click on the Dr. Pepper. It shows 156.9 kcals. If I look at the can itself, it says it's 150. So I mean, it's there's a little bit off there. But it's close. Same with the carbs and everything there as well. So you might be within a few calories of air on this scale. Now, let's say you want to add something for lunch. Let's say we're just going to eat a salad. You're going to have a lot of different options for salads. You're going to have regular salads, ham salads, egg salads, chopped salads. I mean, it's endless. And this is another thing that's going to have a lot of variation though, because one person might have 10 ounces of a dressing on there, while someone else might, dip it in a dressing and have 1 ounce. So, take it with a grain of salt when it comes to using this. Ultimately, you will have to watch what you're actually adding and using. But overall, this is a pretty neat scale. Now, if we go to let's see, what else do I want to try? Yeah, so if we go here, you could see your nutritional record. So if you have it on there for multiple days, I do not, just because I haven't kept track all this time. I did this more for the testing, but you can click on it. It's going to tell you what your total daily was, and you can watch for like day, week, and your entire month, which is pretty cool. And then if we go to the settings, pretty simple settings. You got your device names, delete device, different things like that. You could go in here and you could choose, like a goal that you want to do. Let's say you want to eat 2,000 calories a day or 3,000 calories a day, whatever your diet is. And this will help you keep track if you're hitting your goal, if you're going over it, or anything like that. So there's a lot of features, at least when you think of a food scale. And then you can do like your own food stuff. You can add that in. I haven't really played with that part. It's not a feature that I'm going to use personally. So if it is something that you like, definitely play with it. And then the app does feature a store. I'm not even going to show any of that. And then we have recipes, which is really cool. You can actually pull up a database of recipes right here on the app. And some of these recipes actually look really good. I may have to take a look at some of them. And then, you got your home information. I don't think any of this stuff is that you're going to need to play with. You could also do firmware updates, different things like that. I mean, there's quite a bit of things that you can play with. Now we could do a quick, kitchen demonstration here. Then we're pretty much done. You hit the tear if you're going to put a bowl or something on there. That way it zeroes that out. And let's say you're wanting to do a gram measurement. Let's say you came across a recipe, you need 10 grams, 15 grams, whatever it might be of flour. You can just weigh it. Now, grams are definitely going to be a touch. I went over the 10, so let's go for 15. It is going to be touchy when it comes to grams. I know when it comes to like baking and stuff, sometimes you need that exact measurement. So this is definitely good for that. Go ahead and empty that out. And it looks like the bowl itself weighed about 182 grams. And let's do ounces. Oh, I went too far. Let's go back and we'll do ounces. Let's say you need a certain amount of ounces of that flour. So you can put that in there, and let's see, we'll do 1 ounce. The ounce is definitely going to be a little more forgiving compared to the grams. Not going to take much, but you can definitely see it's very, very precise on the scale. It actually works really well. Anyway, that was pretty much my review of this scale. I definitely recommend it. It's working great in the kitchen. Subscribe, like, comment below.